Um, hey, what's going on, guys? Glowstone here. I don't think that black box is supposed to be there, by the way. I really don't think that box is supposed to be there. It's freaking me out, though. What? Oh. This is already starting to creep me out, man. Um. There's two problems here. One, this black box is freaking me out. And the music just changed. It changed. It was like a different tone of music. This black box has been here since I launched the game. And then randomly, what's up, Norm? Then randomly, the music changed. The weird stuff is already happening. Alright. Let's hop right back into this. I have a feeling that we're gonna get a lot done. Let's load game. Here we go. Alright, hints. You can yeah, I already know that. Alright. So we got to our first option. Who should we show a poem first? Nor who should we show our poem to? Who should see our poem first, Nor? Because I'm already terrified. Alright, let's show Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced. So I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you missed it, last episode, I'm basically going down the Natsuki route. So the poem that I wrote today is more. I chose more words for Natsuki. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my words in. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading through it. Is it that bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognized is in new writers is that they try to make their writing their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is the both is that both the writing style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her the minor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone now. It's completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not that something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Demeanor. Okay, Nor. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Come on. Oh, god dang it. Okay, okay, okay. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. So, sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if there's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, it's supposed to be a literature club. Isn't it? Isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. I am bad at reading cursive. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ambient glow. Okay, I'm sorry, but I cannot read this. If anyone else can read this, I'm going to leave it up here for a little bit. If you want to read it, if you can read cursive well, go be my guest, but I cannot read cursive at all. Okay, Amber. So, Nor, if you want to go ahead and read it, go ahead. Just tell me whenever you're done, and I'll go ahead and go by it. Because I'm bad at reading cursive. It's insanely hard for me. So, yeah, just let me know whenever you're done, Nor, and then I'll, go right past it. Yum. Water. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you want to translate later, you can. Yeah. I'll just if you're done, I was just gonna go ahead and have you read it. I didn't want you to completely translate it. I'm just if you want to just go ahead and read it for yourself, because I can't. I'm bad at reading cursive. So are you done reading it for yourself, Nor? Because if you are, I can go ahead and just continue. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and continue. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. Her handwriting's not terrible, I'm just bad at reading cursive. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to It doesn't. She says that every time, by the way. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. That was the cursive that got me. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I liked your poem. Oh, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was very descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Glowstone. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, who's next? Who should I show next? Alright, who should I show my poem to next? Nora? And whoever else is in... Okay, so Natsuki. Alright. ... question mark. Yes, I remember that. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't. That's okay. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. That's the point of sharing in the first place. I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem that make me go, ha. Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. I laugh at that line every time I read that. And you went and ruined it. Oh no. I lost my chat. I lost my chat, man. There we go. Okay, chat's back. Yeah. I hope you're happy. Dot dot dot. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Alright. Natsuki resorts or retort gets caught in her throat. Here, I'll just send her a link. Alright, there we go. You're so... You just don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need me to show me yours, right? Hey, what's up? What's up, Grana? Grr, fine, I guess. Only because Mama, Jesus. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Oh god, what did RG do? Yeah, I like Natsuki's poem though. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I know, I saw that. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I won't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I think that that's how most people describe Natsuki. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Does out of curiosity, does anyone else get that? I want to know, does anyone else get that last line? I'm pretty sure Nora will. Oh yeah. Yep. Seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. Karina! Why? So you did. Dang it, Karina. I guess some more went into that than I realized. Went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. And I think that if he actually did join Karina, he could see like past messages too. So yeah. No, I actually don't think Gadget would join my stream though. Alright, I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, huh? Did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. No, I didn't tell him. I mean, if you want to, be my guest, but I mean, I just didn't tell him. Alright. So, who should I show my poem to next? Monica or Sayori? Who should be next on reading and us reading their poems? The sharing of poems. Oh yeah. Sorry. Okay, Monica. Let's go with Monica. Hi, Glowstone. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Nor. Karina! Jesus! Wait, Karina, I thought you've seen this game before. Oh wait, I forgot to do one thing. I need to bring something up real fast. Here, I need to bring up Steam. I just remembered. My games. Properties. Local files. Browse local files. What was that? Okay, there we go. Oh, so now I get to see your, well, not technically not your first reaction, but, you know, you get to get reminded of all this. Alright. There we go. Alright, I got it. Wait, does this actually come up? No, it doesn't. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Yeah, the endings are really bad. Alright. Just don't spoil anything for Nord, because this is literally, like, we are reacting to our first reaction of this game. I think that Nord's still underestimating the game at the moment, aren't you, Nord? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Glowstone. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? Yeah, you'll see why, Nor. But it's Karina, I think she'll see in this stream today, like today's stream. I think we should have enough time. But it's that sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I like it, Glowstone. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ah ha ha ha. Oh geez. No, no. It's kind of make it kind of makes me think of something that Suki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. Aha. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Or Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago? He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids. But if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. I don't know. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. Karina! So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. Nor don't encourage it. I'm sure I'll end up trying things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Okay. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of style. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't feel forced to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ahaha. Ahaha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Welcome back. Me and Karina will pick this up immediately. I don't know if it happens in this poem. I think it does. Hole in the wall. It could have been me. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No. I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retines, I don't know what that is. Yeah, I think this is the poem that one of the weird things happens. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinity choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. I think I get this. I get it. So, she might say that there's no real meaning to this, but I get this. If Karina Aguilera, stop it. But Karina, like, no jokes, like, all jokes aside, like, don't you get this as well? Like, all jokes aside, don't you get this as well? I feel like I'm probably gonna be wrong here, but I really feel like that the last 3 lines is her breaking the fourth wall. I realize now. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. That's like saying that I feel like she's saying that she is looking at our character, but can't physically like see us. But we, like the actual like physical player, can see her on the screen. So she can't, that she wasn't looking in, she was looking out. But then we were looking in. Like that makes sense, right? Yeah, she has to be breaking the it's like all this stuff is like all the stuff before is like kind of like it's just a normal poem, but these last 3 lines down here is her breaking the fourth wall, saying that she yeah. But yeah, see, like Nor, do you understand this? Like, are you understanding what I'm explaining right now? Nor? Okay. Now, do you still believe this game's innocent? Do you still think this game's innocent, Nor? So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Welcome back. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Nothing really. It was just Nor saying that that the poem is scary. I think that Nora's finally starting to get this game is not innocent whatsoever. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure. See, look right here. Right here. She's not sure how to put it because she can't tell us. Like, she can't tell the actual character. She's hoping, like, and she doesn't want us to know that she's attempting, like, she was breaking the fourth wall there. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. And that is another part where, you know, Nor, it's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strong. Alright, I'm just gonna let you, before I continue, I'm just gonna go ahead and let you, alright, Karina. I'm gonna go ahead and let you make your joke because I already know you're gonna make a joke here. I wish what Karina said. Alright, but yeah. Alright, if you're not gonna make a joke, I'm gonna go and continue. We good? I think we're good. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Anyway. I knew that if Karina was here, she would have made a joke like that. I knew that one of you were going to make a joke. Welcome back. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, well, there's not really any options left besides Sayori, so let's go with Sayori. This is a good poem, Glowstone. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would write poems in his spare time? Jesus, Nor. Hey, I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Welcome back. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the classroom. Hold up, I'm gonna take the green. There we go. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Glowstone. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees a full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all, yeah. And okay. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Nor? Gosh dang it, Nor. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me get out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Perfect poem. I like Zara's poem because she has, just because of the Karina. But mainly because of the comedy part of it, which is the I want breakfast part. That's funny. Sayori. This is just a guess, but I want food. Did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit? You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. That was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. There was still a little more that was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting in. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're gingerly ex- exchanging sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As as they read in tandem, I watch I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? No. Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem on the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have a hard... you mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks. But it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Glowstone did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't. Which I haven't yet. And Glowstone liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you... I love this part. This part's funny, but it's harsh at the same time. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Glowstone appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And do you know what he appreciated? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Hold up, Nor, you're gonna love one of these parts. It's gonna be one against Yuri, which is very funny. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? Oh no, the game froze. What's going on? I swear, if this game crashes. No! We just lost so much progress. It just crashed. Oh my gosh. Should I have saved? Should I have saved right there? I probably should have. I probably should have saved. Okay. Okay. I'm not even gonna express the elephant in the room. Let's just go ahead and just get right back into the game. All right. Here, wait, hold on. I forgot about this. Skip. All right. Oh, dang it. All right. What ought to do? Yeah, gotta skip yet. All right. Well. So how was y'all's day, by the way? How was y'all's day, by the way? Well, I'm trying to get back to where I was. Considering the game just crashed. Continue with this. What happened? We've already read all this, so I don't really need to, like, it's really something that I don't really need to go back over. That made me so mad right whenever, because it said not responding. I'm like, no, it did not just crash. And then it said, and then it brought up the little box. I'm like, no, and I forgot to save. So yeah, I'm just, you know, getting back to where I was. Alright, so Sayori, yada yada yada. She wants breakfast, she made eggs and toast. They're complimenting each other. It's all cranky. You read the best poem, view. Okay. 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 I remember it was on whenever she was saying that that she gets all cutesy. I would have saved right whenever we get to like them start. Right whenever it says Natsuki stands up, then I'll go ahead and save. Okay. There we go. There we go. Alright, I just saved. Oh? Alright, and I'm still gonna go ahead and skip a little bit. Because we're on the part where she was saying that she doesn't. There we go. Is everything okay? Well, you know what? There we go. That one right there. That line right there by Natsuki. That line right there is so funny. I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew two size bigger as soon as glowstone started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turn towards me. As if they just noticed I was standing there. Glowstone, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself... if she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? That means the meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Glowstone. Wait, there's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most efficiently. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Glowstone? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Since I'm going the Natsuki route, shouldn't I choose Natsuki at this part, right? Like, if I'm, being logical, shouldn't I just choose Natsuki? Alright, come on, back to the game. But shouldn't I choose Natsuki since I'm, going full Natsuki this route? Alright, I'm gonna go with Natsuki. Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I racked my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words, can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Aha. Shows how much you know. That's not Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look. What we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing. And sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glanced over my shoulder. Ciara is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that barely audible. Yuri. ... Question mark. Yuri looks at me. I don't know how to say that. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean anything she said. So you don't have to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Glowstone. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about, Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop looking at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she, boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing of... Of course she brings that up. The thing about your boobs. I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Okay, yeah, whenever we get towards the ending, like you know what I mean, then I'll text you. Yeah, you're natural. Hello? Hold up. I'll be right back. I need to go see something. Oh, hi, Mom. Come here. Come here. Well, I heard something, so I was trying to see what it was. Then whenever I just saw your shadow, I just, scared me. Alright, let's see. Okay. Basically nothing happened since I was gone. Alright, I'm back. You're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori. ... I'll go make some tea. Let's see if I miss anything. Jesus. Alright, Nora. I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it. No, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's phones, right? Hold up. Alright, now it's my turn. I'll be right back. Again. Hello. Sorry. Let me check. Nope, didn't miss anything. I'll check my chat, see if I missed anything. Alright. I'm back. Alright, so let's continue. So I'm guessing, Nora, you're still here? I hope that was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Glowstone. Look at that. You can already tell Monica has a thing for us as well. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all. Not at all. there's still there's still time before we go home. So we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature related things in the classroom. So maybe you can take a chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. Eh? About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that you're the vice president. I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. It's the in the end though, Monica is right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone. Well, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Glowstone, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. ... I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems that everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nodded to myself with newfound determination. Glowstone, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I see. That's one. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Glowstone, it's nice that I spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is making me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Why, Nora? I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Wow. Wow, Nora. Yeah. Let's do this. Here. Pop. Anime. Milk. Pleasure? Dang it! Boats. No. Fluffy. Rainbow. God, why? Why do you like rainbows? Smile? I swear I'm gonna kiss. Funny. Cute. Heart. Say alright. Sparkle. Say alright. Skirt. Kitty. Giggle. Fun. Say alright. Swirl. Puppy. Another day passes, and it's time. Save. It's time to save. And it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Glowstone. Yo, Sayori. When have I ever said that? Just, yo, Sayori. How's it going? Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things that with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Hi. What's up? Love you too. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you'd have bought a snack before coming to the cloakroom. So either you're not hungry, and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to convincingly for forget that you spent all of your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. Nor. This next part's pretty funny too. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is buried in a book. Aha! I wasn't listening to you or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Glowstone to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, oh wow, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is far enough retribution. Ah, did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. So Nora, what do you think of this little situation here? Would you do the same thing that Sayori did, Nora? Ew. Ahaha. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun. But it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't come if if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Flap. I like the sound effect too. Like, did you hear the sound effect, Nor? The sound effect is pretty good. Gah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Nor, you're gonna... Ow! What was... Eh? A cookie! Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sarah glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Ah ha ha ha. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Ha ha ha. That's okay. That's so nice of you. So happy. Barry hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. What? Sierra rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. No. I heard you. I'm gonna... There we go. I'm back. Turn on the light. Sarah suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. Wow, Nora. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah. Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm happy you shared this one with me. Hehehe. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Monica, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Nor this part's gonna be funny too. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez. You're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Eh? What? What? Wait, you're saying that Gabby would do that? Just hug you? And then whenever they just take a huge bite of your food? Oh, dang it. Natsuki glances around. Masaka isn't in the clubroom yet. Yes, I'm good at words. Monica isn't in the clubroom yet. Ah, where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have you heard anything about her? About her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... Aha, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense. Though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music after all, as well, Monica. Ah, I don't really. I kind of just started recently. There is a theory going around that if you hear piano in the background, That means Monica is like watching you or something. So, if she's watching me currently, then I'm terrified. Do you hear any piano, Nor? I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! Check real fast. Alright, if you hear piano, let me know. Because that's whenever I'm gonna start getting a little nervous. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Glowstone. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, or not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I guess. Nor! Why? I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Dot, dot, dot. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. I pull out the first volume of Parfait Girls out of my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. Nor. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did the volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended with Minori and Alice found Monica. Natsuki's voice returns from inside the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All of a sudden, Natsuki's books are lined up on the bookshelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad for me taking up so much space in her closet. So I have to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there. I just organized it a bit. The top shelf is far above Monica's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez. This is so inconvenient. I'm moving these back down. All these back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty at look when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki. There's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsed stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapse. Or Kala's design. Careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Yeah! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls onto the floor. The stool wobbles. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There. Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm just gonna go get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desk attached to it, so they're inconvenient. So they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Natsuki trots over with the teacher's chair, with the computer chair behind it, which is a computer chair behind it. Or which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous, since the chair swivels and rolls. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. You hear the piano now, Nor? Nor, do you hear the piano in the background? People say that if you hear a piano in the background, like I said earlier, that means that she is watching. So yeah, kind of nerve-wracking, huh? Natsuki climbs onto the chair and slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. There we go. See? I can do it easily now. I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Whoa! The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it that told me not to help? Oh, just wait. Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can There you go, Nor. I can almost see up her skirt. God, I forced myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead. Oh, Natsuki wraps her arm around the Parfait Girls box set. Nor! Easily the largest on the shelf. Heavy. Hey, Glowstone? I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. Eh? But then I'll have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly raise my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Eh? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box? What are you looking at? Are you trying to look at my... Natsuki's leg shakes. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv. You set me up. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! Gah! The scene turns into chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box tips out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you. Crash. The full force of Monika's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Ow! That would hurt. Just imagine that. Even if they're like the paper ones, like, come on now. Like, imagine how much that would hurt. Getting pelted in the face by a bunch of books. That would hurt, man. Especially with how many are in that box. Let's imagine that, Nor. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms. As her face lands straight on my chest. Yeah, that would hurt. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Look how close we are, Nor. Slowly Natsuki comes to her senses. God. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Eh? Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Uh-oh. God! Gross! God! A fist pounds into my chest. Hold up. I forgot about this part. So, we catch her from plummeting into the floor and getting hurt even worse. And she punches you in the chest. That's gonna hurt like a son of a bitch. What the heck? Like, bro. Like, we just caught her from falling, and now she's like, oh, know what? Since you caught me, swift punch in the chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking? You sicko. Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Monika suddenly peers in. Monika! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. But still, like, just the point of it. Just like the fact that after catching her, she punches you dead in the chest after you try to save her from falling and hitting the floor. So I hope you're happy. I didn't. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain the whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no. Eh? I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large... Oh no. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. I must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut and throws it to the floor. She mad. Instead of continuing to yell, she lowers her head. Okay, Nor, you have to feel bad for her at this point. Like, she's literally sobbing right now. Natsuki, are you... No. Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's practically my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No. I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day. Is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her. So I can only do what I know what to do. So I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This'll help cheer you up in a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. Eh? That sounds really strange, coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and sniffles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. You see, Nora, if you think about it, doesn't this dude actually kind of sound like something that I would do? Like, at least try to... Like, if someone's having a bad day, doesn't it seem like I would at least try to help them? Like, you know, like, help them? Like, be happy and all that, Nora? Doesn't that sound like something that I would do, though? It's out of curiosity. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in the correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Thanks. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright. That should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility of what you said. The thing about cheering me up. If you insist. Okay. I don't know if anyone else saw that. I glanced away for like 1 second, and it looks like the screen just like glitched, and it showed Monica's face for a second. So yeah. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle. Yeah. Did you see that, Nora, or was it just me? Repeated jokes and background elements. Because I feel like I don't know if that was just what I saw, or if that was like something that like was physically shown. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. Sometime after Monica gets our attention, as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now? Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know? Hehehe. Told you. Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. Alright, who's first? Who should we go with first? Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, or Monica? Who do you say, Norm? Out of these 4 girls, who should I go with first? Dun 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 dun. One of these 4 girls. Out of these 4, who should I pick? Like, who should read my poem first today? Alright, so Sayori's first. Dot. Oh, I like this one, Glowstone. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at